Who wear it all? I'm a Adidas freak, multi-thousand pair sneak freak, real fly physique, that'll look here, fat watch, live footwear.
What up, world? You know what it is? United Souls.
Dan,
Mike,
Paul, Lee, Hustle.
Yes, sir. We in the building. Guys, it was a super busy last couple of weeks.
We got a lot of shit.
And it was a crazy Super Bowl.
Crazy Super Bowl. I don't want to talk about it because I'm going to get really upset. But let's keep it strictly on shit.
But, hold up.
Yes.
Hold up. Speaking of the Super Bowl, I was disappointed in this year's Super Bowl sneakers that came out.
There was only one, really.
It was two of them. It was the trainer and I think the Karachi.
Oh.
The shit was garbage. The trainer was good. I liked it. But it wasn't good enough.
Not like last year.
It wasn't like last year.
the Super Bowl standard last year was set high.
Yeah.
Yeah, but last year was the Pro Bowl.
We didn't have a Pro Bowl this year?
We did. We had Pro Bowl every year.
Yeah, exactly.
This year they decided to do a Super Bowl instead of the Pro Bowl.
No, they did a Pro Bowl one. That shit sucked. It was Hirachi. It was whack.
Oh, alright.
It was like white in the middle of that same fucking material used for the last year's Super Bowl, the shiny shit.
Oh, that
Yeah.
Oh, last year the shiny one was the Super Bowl, and then the Pro Bowl was the
floral joint.
Floral one, yeah.
So, yo, some of the biggest news, let's get right into it. Especially for some of you fanboys out there. Kanye West, Adidas, Yeezi Boost 750. Thoughts?
I love it.
AKA a Clark's Wallaby boot. Next.
Okay. To you, nigga, that's just too grown man.
So let's give a little backstory. Kanye's barber went on Instagram and posted up a few shots of the shoe from different angles. Internet fucking went crazy. Instagram crashed, all that bullshit. A lot of people are hyped up about it now. Supposedly there's supposed to be two different models. What his barber posted up is the 750 Boost, and there's going to be another one, a YZY Boost straight up, no 750.
I think it's low, like a lower version.
Yo, that sneaker is motherfucking hard than a motherfucker.
I don't know.
Hard than a motherfucker.
I don't know.
I'm not
You're looking at something that's a sneaker, but also looks like a luxury sneaker. Like a luxury shoe.
But we have to see what kind of material this shit is even made, because it looks like
what material it is.
Old Navy hoodie.
What it is, the shit is hot. I'm a Kanye fan. I really wasn't a fan of the Yeezy ones. I really like the Yeezy 2s.
Yeah, Yeezy 2s.
And these right here finally calmed it down for me, and I understand him completely, where it's like, you know, he is, you know what I'm saying?
What is he trying to say with this shoe? What do you think, what is the message that he's trying to say?
I think the fact that he has two, with this one, it's more for the subtle grown man, you know. You could be in the club and you could dress a little bit, not that much loud and all that shit. Like it's very subtle at the same time. But it's also futuristic. It looks, you know, that sole looks kind of crazy. It's like, it looks kind of like you seen that meme with the UGG, and it has the UGG and they put the straps on it, and the UGGs is there and it says Kanye West, and it just put Adidas on it, and it's something like that.
Did you see the other one?
Which one?
Where it was a Nike check on that strap and a Nike check on the side of that boost?
That should have been hard too.
I'm just saying that boost looks just like the fucking Yeezy 2 minus Nike materials and just a cloth.
Not at all.
Strap, laces, high.
Strap is the same thing with one. Alright, so you're gonna go back to one.
So fucking, it's still from Nike.
The strap is more like the Yeezy 1 strap than it is like the Yeezy 2 bullshit motherfucking strap. Which the strap is dope. But that strap on the Yeezy 1 was fatter, you get what I'm saying, and more thinner. And it was a totally different.
Do we like the sole? Do we like the sole on it?
I think the sole's good for the times. I'm not a fan of futuristic looking motherfucking shoes. I was very impressed with this one, and I'm not saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really impressed by it, even if it wasn't Kanye West's shoe. I'm impressed by the shoe.
What's your thoughts on this shoe? Initial
He ain't gonna like this shit.
Well, just being honest, it looks fucking like garbage. I'll tell you this.
Because that's just not your steez.
I'll tell you this. The last Nike shoe was better than this one.
The last Nike shoe was better than this one.
That's just my opinion.
Do you agree with that?
So that
I agree for the time and for the statement that Kanye was making, that it was great, you know. But I feel for right now, I think the Yeezy 3 is the new takeover, and it's gonna expand streetwear to a degree where it's gonna have people change up this whole shit that we've been on for a while. We're always gonna have that, but I think now it's gonna be able to evolve to something different. A lot of people gotta step out the box. They gotta be able to provide a luxury, high-end sneaker from your average brand. You understand what I'm trying to say?
I mean, what's the price point though? 350?
350 for the 750 and 250 for the other.
So we gotta be talking about that whole shit. Gotta be like that crazy motherfucking leather. Like
all I'm saying,
and that's what I'm concerned about. Because when you say going to the club, I'm thinking about people spilling drinks on me, right? Because I have your footwear is always gonna get spilled, right? If you wear these shoes, is there any way you can recover them if any type of liquid was to fall on them? Because they look like
Chase and Mark. I mean, those little things, prep protect, all that shit. You put that shit over them and you'll be fine.
I think if they were all leather instead of a fabric, instead of a soft suede, I probably would have liked it more initially. I'm the type of person, pictures don't do me justice. I have to see it in person to give me a final verdict.
That's smart.
But initially, when I saw the photos, I wasn't impressed. I was like, they didn't look too far off from the leak footage that came out from the airplane, right?
Yes.
So I was hoping for something completely different. Maybe in person, they're amazing.
They weren't too far off from the leak. Matter of fact, that's exactly what it was. That leak, it looked exactly the same to me, just a different color, and maybe it was the lighting of the plane. But I personally think it's going to be amazing. Now, we haven't seen a second model yet.
Right.
I think the second model is going to be the one that's going to have everybody going crazy. Yeah, and that's fine.
More of a sneaker.
I don't think I have interest in the second model. I don't know. Right now, my interest is in the first model I see because I be on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm converting over into that right now in my life. You know?
It's important to know too, tonight is the Grammys and he's Kanye scheduled to perform. So we know for sure he'll probably wear one of the shoes. One of the shoes. He'll wear one of them tonight.
So it's like at the end of the day, like I'm really feeling everything. So we need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to really
But I mean,
just wait.
Let's be honest. Because it's Kanye West, that's the only reason why you like him.
No, I didn't say that. I just said that this is a sneaker that I would be interested in buying, whether it had Kanye's name on it or not. Because I really think it really like, that shit is dope. I don't like Y3s. I don't like none of that shit. But to finally see a brand like Nike or Adidas do something like that to a sneaker is fucking amazing. Because you got a $350 price point. I don't need to go spend now $700 on Margielas. Now that might not be your shit. You might not be into that type of shit. Do you want Margielas?
But here's the thing. You can get a shoe like that now with the Super Sky Top 2.
Super's a garbage.
I'm just saying, it's this. It looks the fucking same.
No, it doesn't. Not to me. Definitely not. Super's. Listen.
I'm one.
No. Hey, you ready? No, I don't need to take them because on some real shit, Supers do not look the same. Supers look like skate motherfucking shoes on that high-end basis. You're right, but the shits are still fat. They bulky. This ain't that fat. The material on this is thinner. You understand? And then it's a Supra. Like, come on. Like, fuck's
Alright, you want to talk about material and you want to talk about how it's supposed to be some advanced shit. If you go back to when sneakers or shoes were first fucking created, they were leather fucking patches from cowhide across your fucking foot doing the same thing that Yeezy's doing. Right. So he's not moving forward, he's moving backwards.
But no, he's not. He is moving forward, but with moving backwards and moving forward again. And that's how you play hopscotch. That's the thing, shit happens to me. My nigga, you listening to fucking music that gets repeated all the motherfucking time. Yeah. You listen to lyrics that get repeated all the time. That's just life, my nigga. Just in general, man. Everybody bites verses and bites all these beats and shit. They've been done before. All this shit is recycled, my nigga. Everything's recycled. Look, you're wearing a recycled sneaker right now. But you think they're hot? But that shit came out in 1985. Where's the progression in that? What, different colors?
I got a lightning bolt in the ball.
Crazy? We're talking about the fragments.
Yeah, the fragments, dog. You see? I can say the same thing about this Yeezy 3. I can say the same thing.
So I think it's safe to say this shoe is very polarizing, right? You either love it or you hate it. I don't think there's an in-between. And it's, you know,
I hate y'all niggas. I hate y'all niggas when it comes to Yeezys, because when Yeezys drop and the shit is mad hype, all y'all niggas want to be on the motherfucking dick and act like you didn't hate on the motherfucking shoe.
Right.
Because I'm gonna tell you, like I said before, if anybody in this room here got a Red October, they would have been boasting it, and they want to at least want to get some type of fucking juice out of it. So I don't want to fucking hear it. At the end of the day, we don't know what's gonna happen until this. You're not in your head, but you're the first one. My nigga, you're the first one. You're the first one. If you would've got a Red October, you were the first one that'd be reviewing this shit, posting it, grabbing it, and being like, bah!
Here's the thing. If I really wanted it, I could get it right now.
What, the Adidas?
No, the Red October or the black joint.
Yeah, but you're not gonna pay.
But I don't want to.
They're not worth paying $4 for.
Regardless, knowing that I still have the money to get them, I choose not to because I don't like them like that.
I feel you, but if you would have had them,
but I wouldn't.
No,
because I wouldn't go for them.
I think you tried to get them. You tried to get them. I could go back into your shit. I could go back to your Twitter.
God. Go back then.
I could go back and you fucking and you want to shit.
All right.
I'm thinking about the next topic. It's going on for hours.
Let's keep it moving.
It's good though.
I love the conversation.
Last show we had, my man over here was quiet as fucking a mouse in the corner, so I gotta...
Came out guns
The
blazing.
Adidas is dope, my nigga. At the end of the day, it's dope.
And we still have to see it in person.
Yes.
And we have to see official photos.
And
We're seeing it from a
release.
dude that probably took the pictures on his Sidekick 3 because the pictures were horrible.
We gotta see.
We have to wait till we see official photos.
And we gotta see what's gonna happen, how they release. We really can't judge it until it's released.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't think we can physically talk about it until we have it in our hand.
Honestly, I'm not fucking hating on the shoe. I get where you're going with the style, what progression, regression, whatever you want to go with. But I like to personally see what the fuck I'm getting. So Adidas confirmed, dropped the app basically within the 5 boroughs. You put in your zip code, and if you're in the area that is allotted for Adidas, they're going to send out a tweet so you can reserve or confirm or lock down your pair per they're letting you know. Like, that's the thing that's going on with them right now.
And there's already dudes that's trying to find ways out of this, right? If you're out of state, there's certain apps that it will mock or kind of trick your GPS in your phone to make it seem like you're in New York. However, the hope is that Adidas will have you bring the phone that you confirmed with to the store. So you can't call your cousin or your Uncle Craig and say, yo, here's my confirmation number, whatever, go pick up the shoes. You need to have the phone that you did the confirmation with on you when you go pick up the shoes, which I think is very smart.
I mean, if you have your ID, they have your zip code. So
right, I was just talking about this yesterday when I was doing this documentary that's coming out soon called Dead Stop. Make sure you look out for that. Well, everybody's gonna see it. And really, like, I was thinking this is how the shoe game should work, right? You have a shoe, right? Put it up for sale for 24 hours. All the people pre-order the shit. Then you print out whoever the fuck bought them within that 24 hours and you send them to the motherfuckers. And it still got room for resellers and everybody. Because whoever didn't have money, or whoever missed out on that sale, you understand? They could still buy it for resale. Or if they didn't have a chance to get it, they could go to a con or they could see somebody selling it for resale. That's how the sneaker market should be. In general,
so nothing sold in the store, everything.
You could sell in store, but I think they can make way more money, especially since they're killing the market if they did it like that.
I have a question for you. Do you know what bots are?
Huh?
Do you know what bots are?
What do you mean?
As if they put it online, they said online only. You know, you got one fucking dickhead who's behind a computer with 13, 14 different screens.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. You're not listening to me.
I get what you're saying.
No, you don't, because then a bot will be irrelevant. What I'm trying to say, a bot will be irrelevant.
All right,
see, you don't know what I'm saying.
Explain this.
Alright? What I'm talking about is you put a sneaker up for 24 hours. I don't give a fuck if it sells 1 million motherfucking copies.
Where are you putting the shoe up?
It could be Nike.
Where?
It could be wherever.
Online. Okay, continue.
You put it online. It's up there. It's available for sale for 24 hours. Like, for instance, right? MF Doom, he put out a box a while ago. It was a secret box. You feel me? He sold it for 24 hours. Now, they didn't have the boxes. They had the prototype of the box and everything. And the limited shirt, they had the print and pictures of, a sample of what you will be getting. Now, they didn't make them all yet because they put them on sale for 24 hours. Meaning that 500,000 people could have bought the fucking box. They pre-got the money, they cut the sale off after 24 hours, and then with that, they printed up how many they needed after that. So everybody got the shit. And it was funny, so I'm gonna be honest with you, I got 8 boxes. I only have 1, but I wound up getting 8 boxes.
Yeah, that's called Nike ID. That's basically what they do.
There you go.
Yeah,
and that's what I said, exactly with Nike ID. But that's what they need to do but they need to do it for a limited time. You're not understanding it.
But do you know how big like Adidas and Nike are to manufacture on market? Like say like you do that, right? Mm-hmm. And you go to Nike, okay, now 1 million people got through. Yeah. Now, you don't have 1 million pairs to put out. Now you have to mass produce 1 million pairs in the time allotted. Well, you got All-Star Weekend. You got fucking other shit you're releasing.
You do. What? You do have time.
But that's still not going to stop.
People do it.
It's not going to stop the bots.
People do it. It will stop the bots because the bots are just going to keep going. You're not getting it.
Yeah, they're going to keep buying them all.
Yeah, until a nigga's maxed out.
And there's more than, it's not one
person.
And
who cares?
It's not 10 people, it's not 30
people. It doesn't matter. You're not getting it.
I think what Paulie is saying is that there would be an unlimited amount of shoes, right? Because the shoes aren't produced. So if bots are used, the bots could be used. Bots could buy 1 million pairs. That's fine. People will still be able to buy the shoe because the shoe will never sell out within those 24 hours. So when the 24 hours is done, fine, whoever had bots, you're going to get your pairs, and everybody else that ordered will get their pairs because the shoe never sold out within those 24 hours. I think is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, basically that they haven't produced a shoe yet, so basically off the income they get, they're able to produce the shoe.
Right. So now my concern is
they don't have to produce.
How long will it take the shoe to get to me?
About 2 months.
Who the fuck wants that?
I mean, we see fucking teaser pics for 2 months. Come on.
If you're paying $300,
you're bugging. We get fucking. It doesn't matter. We see teaser pics for 2 months.
The reason I don't fucking go with customizers is because I don't want to wait 3 months to get a shoe back.
I understand that, but you know what you do. You've been waiting to see this fucking Yeezy 3 for mad long.
I can give 2 shits about Yeezy.
It doesn't matter. That's what you say now, nigga. That's what you say now. That's what everybody says now. We've been seeing most of the sneakers. We see them for months. We see them for a while.
So you're saying have this 24-hour window open the minute like the first teaser pic comes out?
Like for instance, right? There's females that do like high-end heels, right? And with high-end heels, what they'll do is they'll fucking promote the heel. They'll show you the heel, and they'll be like pre-order starts now. Item will ship fucking on this day. And what they do is they get all the orders, so they know how much they can print, and they don't overprint, or they don't come out of pocket. You get what I'm saying? Then they print them up, and then they send them. Then they cut the sale. It's a win-win situation. Women are doing it.
Now, if you're
their own product, and it's working.
If you're a retailer, when you have people come into your store, besides the consumer buying that shoe, sometimes consumers like to buy other shit in the store too. So now you're gonna hurt your sales if you do that, if you don't sell the shoe.
But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's really dominant brands, you know, clothing stores are kind of dying. And they're kind of fading, and that's why you have Karma Loop and MLTD and all these other sites that are starting to pick it up. You understand? Like, shit's getting populated with Urban Outfitters now. You understand? So it's like all those shops, you know, before you know it, everything's gonna be online. Why do you think you have a Yeezy app? What do you think they're doing? What do you think Just Don did? Here, buy my hat, and you guarantee you to fucking buy the shit. You get a pair of sneakers. He was fucking genius.
So do we think this is going to be a trend?
This is going to happen. It's going to happen. I guarantee you.
What's going to happen? Are you crazy? They're never going to not go to stores to buy shoes.
No, they will. That will. Never going to overtake they will. Listen, they already did overtake department stores.
What you're trying to say right now is that because there's still places online like Karma.
No, what I'm trying to say is that sneaker places, that when it comes to sneakers, like a big drop like this,
yeah, right. I got that part right.
Like for instance, we know in a couple months we're gonna know what 11 is coming out in December, right?
Yeah.
So start taking pre-orders now for it, online, for a certain amount of time, 24 hours. Get as much as them, print them all the fucking bullshits up. They're all synthetic materials anyway, and ship them the fuck out, easy. And then send them to stores, and you still got madness.
The crazy part about you saying that is that you think that they haven't done that already. Like Nike's 3 years in advance with their collabs. Like they're not fucking bullshitting. They're let's figure it out now. They already know what they're doing. They already know how many numbers they're putting out. Go on the website. Look at the numbers.
They're not doing enough. If they weren't doing enough, they wouldn't be.
They're called restocks.
Yeah,
look at PSNY ones. Perfect example. PSNY ones dropped 8 fucking months ago. Kids were selling for 900, 1300, 1400. They just dropped 3 days ago again. They dropped 4 months ago again.
Yeah, but how many pairs did they drop? They didn't drop that many pairs.
Yeah, but
they didn't drop that many pairs. They didn't drop that many pairs.
Speaking about restock, I just want to get your opinion on something.
They didn't drop that many pairs.
If the day for the Yeezys,
300.
The day for the Yeezys, the Adidas Yeezi is supposed to be February 12th. Do we think Nike would do a restock on the Yeezy 2s that same day to fuck their shit up?
Because I would buy that before I bought a Yeezy.
I would actually buy the Yeezy. If Nike did that, I would buy a Yeezy 2 before the Adidas.
I wouldn't buy an Adidas. I wouldn't buy the Adidas. I would
hear
buy
what they said, though.
Nike is sneaky enough to do something like that.
And I'd be all over it like a
just to fuck his shit up.
Yeah.
So,
and business-wise, that would be a smart thing to do.
Absolutely.
Right? Like,
and
that's
you know
the competition.
Nike will probably sell out faster than Adidas.
I believe that.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And you make the consumers make a choice now because that kid that was saving up to buy
it. Like the situation I just broke down and like with you, it seems like you just like y'all niggas just want to make copping sneakers hard on yourself. Like you don't want to make it easier for yourself to cop sneakers.
I'm gonna take this fucking thing off.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a fragment. You know why I own it? Because I hit a raffle. If I didn't hit a raffle, I throw the phone.
Of course.
It's simple. I don't give a fuck with the shoe.
Of course. Of course. But make it easy. Wouldn't you want it to be easier for you to get something that you want than to make it hard for you to get something that you want?
It's gonna be hard no matter what.
No, it's not. Nothing's gonna be hard no matter what. Yo, y'all niggas out there, you know who the fuck I'm talking to. You know it ain't hard for you to get anything you motherfucker want. Alright? Nothing is hard in this motherfucking world. As long as you put in hard work, then you get what the fuck you want. You understand? But besides that, nah, hell no, man. Hell no. You can't. It's just we gotta keep
camped out for fucking 4 days trying to get raffle tickets for these. What if you got a fucking job and you can't camp out for 4 days? Now I gotta spend $1,000 because you got them because you were fucking sitting out there for 4 days? That's fucking great. That's bullshit.
Now you made my point.
It's bullshit.
You made my point.
I didn't make no fucking point.
You just made my point. You made my point. You made my point. If you do what I'm telling you to do, you wouldn't need that motherfucking person. Now you're contradicting yourself. Because that cuts out.
Because you want them to put out fucking, okay, put it out for 24 hours, make 60 million fucking pairs.
Oh, ain't nobody gonna buy all that shit, yo, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. There's little of y'all niggas. There's not that many of y'all niggas. There's not that many of y'all niggas. There's more niggas that are wearing regular fucking sneakers than there is y'all limited. There's more that are wearing y'all shit than limited motherfucking shit. You understand? Trust me. There ain't that many of y'all niggas.
So I don't know, you know, Nike sells millions and millions of shoes per year. So, you know, I think it's irrelevant, but you know, whatever.
How would it be irrelevant though? How?
Because in a way, they're doing that already with Nike ID. I mean, you could customize any shoe you want.
They're doing it with Nike ID, no doubt, but that's dominant because a lot of sport teams use, a lot of schools use that shit.
HCM Kobe that they do.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit, all the schools do all shit. What I'm just trying to say is that I know people who's done this before, and it works, and they don't even have to. They save money. They save money. Watch. Now what I'm talking about, this shit's gonna come into effect, and they're gonna see how much easier it is for you to get something you want. That contradicting yourself with the hype. The resellers, y'all always complaining about all the shit. You complain about the madness, and this motherfucker complains about the zoo and all the madness and all the shit that goes on. So at the end of the day, like, we're making it easier unless we just do a pre-order system.
But tell me how we're contradicting ourselves. We're not in agreement with this idea. So how are we contradicting?
You're not in agreement with this idea, but at the same time, you complain about fucking fanboys. You complain about resellers.
Okay, but what is this?
You complain about all that shit.
But what does it have to do
this
with
balances the system, my nigga.
But we're talking about.
Oh my God! I'm speaking to. Oh my God!
Wait. Before we continue, who have you seen do this pre-order system besides MF Doom?
I've seen T-shirt. I've seen Johnny Cupcakes do it. I've seen people fucking. I've seen Jennifer Lee do it.
Okay, now time. Before you go any further, now in retrospect to where Nike is and to where Cupcakes are. Just tell me, like, who's making more money? What?
I mean, Nike, of course, will be making more money. Okay. But Cupcakes is like the supreme of fucking Boston.
Can I continue with this point?
At the end of the day.
Can I continue with this point?
We're talking about a kid who opened up a comic book store and now is a multi-fucking millionaire.
Can I continue with this point?
He has places in London, he has places in Japan. Go ahead, I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is Nike doesn't have the time to put out 24 hours and process. They have things going on.
If they have the time to do it with ID, then they have the time. That's another contradiction. Then they have the time to do it. Adidas has the time to do it. Other people have time to do it. The same way they have time, they have interns that sit there and look at the resale market and to watch the margin and to able to fucking dictate on what the price points will be. They have time for everything, my nigga.
So you're
There's
telling me
people out there that are ready to
ID
suck a
is
nigga's dick to work
$60 million for a fucking 24-hour release. That's what you're telling me.
That would never happen. I believe if you put up a sneaker on sale for 24 hours and you hit them with it, like this sneaker is on sale, like right now, this Adidas Yeezy, they're probably gonna fucking do that. That's what they're gonna probably do. The app's gonna open now live. Order it. It's gonna be a pre-order. They're gonna get all that shit and then Adidas is gonna print them the fuck up. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Adidas, they might be whatever, it might be below Nike, but they're fucking smart. They were smart with Run DMC shit, and they fucking supply and fucking demand. That's what they fucking do. So I guarantee you that's what they're gonna do. And it's gonna fucking destroy it. It's gonna destroy the whole fucking game in a great way. In a great way.
I think it's safe to say,
because this is Nike versus Adidas, baby.
It is.
Alright? It's Nike versus Adidas.
It's not really verse when you're taking employees from Nike and then getting sued.
It doesn't fucking matter, yo. Those are court fucking settlements that are never gonna fucking be fucking settled for another 25 years. And by that time, they'll have other motherfucking things against them that they'll be working with. Alright? So that court shit's back and forth with those two companies. Little payout here, little blowjob here, little this here, little that here. Ain't nothing that money can't fucking settle. And I'm telling you, watch. I'm telling you, if y'all niggas is smart, you know what I'm talking about is the fucking way. Because after it's done, it's gonna make shit more exclusive. Because if you don't know when this Yeezy shit's gonna drop, you're gonna have to order it right there. There's gonna be a timer right on that motherfucker, and as soon as that cuts, whoever was at their job, whoever didn't have funds in their bank account, whoever fucking is about their cash, now gotta rely on other stores, and now it's gonna make it even crazier because these motherfuckers who had the money at the time were able to get this shit, and they were able to supply and demand. Supply and demand. I'm telling you, don't listen to the God. Watch.
We'll see.
Watch, nigga.
Mikey.
Watch.
You was at Extra Butter for a special release.
What's that? I need a timeout.
Y'all niggas is on some other shit. I'm a hustler, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what's up. I work with marketing. I work with that shit. You do that shit, it's a killer. You got high-end people doing high heels, selling for $700, doing it. You think they're gonna produce these materials and they're just gonna produce them without fucking, you know, without having a safeguard?
I think for me, the only question I have, if this would work so great, and I'm sure the people in Nike and Adidas, they have a lot of very smart people. Why hasn't it been done yet?
Because the technology to do it, and then you have to have the material on board. You understand? Like, you have to have everything on board. Basically, like how they do with, you know, Nike ID. You feel me? That's basically was the training for that. That's why they had it. That's why they had it. Notice Adidas started doing the ID shit. Nike was the first one. Adidas does it. Reebok does it. New Balance does it. Before you know it, Asics is gonna start doing it. And before you know it, Saucony's gonna start doing it. You feel me? And it takes time to figure the system out. And at the same time, the market wasn't the same way than it was 2-3 years ago. You didn't have as many people wanting these fucking sneakers. You didn't have people running through malls like fucking animals, ripping down fucking doors and doing all this shit, fighting.
When did the Galaxy phones came out?
2012, baby.
So,
3 years. 3 years. We have enough time.
Yo, let me get some dip or something. I need something to put out by myself. This is fucking. You got any extra dip in the pot? I start spitting all over the fucking place.
So yo,
extra butter.
Let's go. Extra butter.
I can't.
Street meat. Talk about that street meat. Come on, Mike. I believe you.
So extra butter dropped there. Reebok times extra butter ventilator. My man, fucking Paulie Hustle is wearing them as we speak. Yep. Wonderful pickup. Wonderful concept. Extra butter does it right again as usual.
Yo,
talk about it. Can we see the shoe? Let's review. Quick review.
Yo,
talk about it.
This is the best project that Extra Butter has put out to me. Not only in a very long time.
Ever?
Probably ever. It's close to the Achu.
I'm about to say
the Achu's crazy.
Yeah.
The Achu's crazy, but the scheme on this, my dude.
What's on the shoe?
It's halal food inspired, first and foremost. I had to sit down with JJ. Was like, he broke it down for me. They were sitting down thinking about what movies came out in the 1990s, and then as they were doing it, they were getting hungry, and it was like Halal came out in 1992. So instead of doing the movie base, they did the food inspired.
Which EB is also known for because they could use it as a movie shit, and since extra butter, they could use it as a food shit.
Exactly.
So they could take advantage of both.
So I mean,
you might have to explain what halal is to people that aren't from the area.
Street meat. Basically, if you come to New York or you're familiar with any kind of vendor on the street, you get your hot dog vendors, and then you have your halal, which is chicken rice, lamb rice, falafel, depending on what your preference is.
Middle Eastern food.
Yes. Middle Eastern, more or less.
Mixed in with a little bit of rat shit and pigeon shit.
I'd leave the last two out, but yeah. So basically, there's a couple of food trucks that are like known in Manhattan. Halal guys.
Very popular.
And you can go there at any given time of the day, and it's packed, like non-stop. But
it's like a sneaker line.
The shoe is the same colorway, basically. You get the cooked meat.
So talk about, point out the color. What food
you
does it represent?
You got the chicken and the lamb on the front, and the toe cap here. The toe box would be more of the lamb color, and then the different shades of the cooked meat is what you have inside.
Yeah, with the falafel.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand the falafel
yellow, and if you see
this is lamb.
Yeah.
Falafel. You understand the white is all the sour cream, the little hummus.
Check that soul.
You know what I'm saying?
Yellow splatter.
What do you see? Is it splatter, or does it look like something? Those elongated pieces there.
Yeah, they look like something.
It looks like barnyardy rice that comes inside the
Yeah, it's the rice. Yeah, the rice.
I mean,
also the yellow for the rice. That's what I'm saying. Everything's there.
Right there.
You got your hot sauce on the inside stripe, and you got your white sauce on the outside stripe.
Yo, this is genius. Yeah.
And what's the soul? What's on this one?
Yellow.
You got that yellow.
She got the outsole too.
Yeah.
And then
check that toe cap right there on the inside.
Oh
that
my
pink.
God.
If you've ever had the halal, you know at some point you're catching an uncooked piece.
If you ever come to New York City, or you in New York City and you haven't ate that halal, guys, then you don't know what the fuck is up. You need to go check that out because the motherfuckers cooking that goody good.
And talk about the contest.
And then the EB right there inside the Reebok. That's fucking genius.
Yeah, so Reebok is REEBOK. That EB in the middle is actually.
You guys did phenomenal
with the EB.
Have they ever used that logo before? That Reebok logo on their shoes or anything?
They've actually tried to.
They tried to. They wouldn't let them.
And then it's usually like an illustration kind of thing, but finally they got it in there. So
like at the end of the day, like to me, this is like they never had nothing like this really hot like that besides the hot shoe.
Aside from the amazing shoe they put out, their concept behind it and what they did for the people who enjoy doing things is they had the halal truck. They took an actual halal cart, drove to 5 different locations, only made 3 because they had 10 pairs to give away. And they started in LES, they gave out 5 pairs. I was lucky enough to make it to Brooklyn and catch a free pair for myself inside the halal truck after they tweeted the location. So a little bit of hustle and bustle to get there, but they gave you a free t-shirt. They came with plastic fork, knife, and spoon inside of a EB street meat casing. The extra laces came in a hot sauce container, awesome idea. Napkins in the bag that's very similar to the halal guys, which is around here somewhere, so I'll grab it.
Overall, that's a pretty dope experience from Extra Brother to provide that entertainment.
So I mean, instead of just going out and standing online.
Shouts to Adele and the cop for me. Thank you very much.
Adele Mahmoud. And also they had a party to drop the shoe, and outside was that halal truck with a guy making halal food. So I mean, shout outs to it's free though. I mean, shout outs to EB for always coming through for their loyal customers and customers in general, and just doing them right.
Yeah.
I mean,
so that was a pretty dope experience. Concepts did something different too when they dropped their 8-ball.
Yeah.
What did they do for that release?
No, that was crazy.
That was just for the box, though, man.
I mean, the idea behind the Boston George was, exclusive to Concept's idea and their main, I guess.
If you don't know who Boston George is, rent the movie Blow.
Go.
One of the best fucking movies ever made. Honestly.
So what they did was, if you're familiar with the Concept store, it's down on 225 Hudson, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, exactly.
Was it crazy out there for them?
It got crazy. It was slow all day. I was out there from 12 or 1. There was maybe 30, 40 people towards
what time did it open up?
It opened at 7 p.m., but they, fucked us up a little bit. They opened 45 minutes late. So
what, for the concept of 8-ball joints?
Yes.
There's pictures.
How come we don't have them shits here? How come you didn't bring them?
I didn't cop them.
Damn.
K got them, but I didn't get them. They were, honestly, there was 2 different models that I had seen. I had seen the The shoe that they were coming out with, the red blocking on the back, which is what they did drop, as opposed to the other one that didn't have the red blocking with the 3M on the stripe, which I preferred personally.
See, if I would have copped that, I would have only been copping it for the box and the whole setup.
That experience. What was the experience?
Okay, so the experience was they got you on that one. So they did a build out in front of the store, not in the store.
Right.
That's what I thought it was inside the store personally. So the build out was like maybe 3 feet wide off the front of the store with like a whole bunch of plywood like beat up and a whole bunch of like graffiti on it. And you walked in one door, there's a ramp that goes up, and what they did was the door to the store, they made a cutout. They made an eye hole and a box hole.
A drop box.
So the eye hole, you had Wes, if you remember Wes, he was in the back with a fucking ski mask on. Like, motherfucker, what you want?
It's an old school drug deal.
Exactly,
That's all it was.
exactly. So he's like, motherfucker, what you want? You slip your money through the eye hole. The only thing I wish they would have did was cash only.
Card?
Yeah, I wish it was cash only, but you were allowed to use your card. You take your card through the hole too. And then after everything was all said and done, the drop box comes out with your white box wrapped once in saran wrap, then again in duct tape on one direction like a cross, and then again in saran wrap, so it looks like a brick. I mean, it was.
And did you have to unwrap it to open the box?
Yes.
That sucks.
Yes. So there was no trying on your shoe if you didn't know what the fuck you were wearing, just to give you a heads up.
Damn, that sucks. See,
I mean,
I would have never opened
like,
it. You know what I'm saying? Did you open yours?
Like, you making it
You
an
open yours?
experience, so
I would have never opened that shit. I would have kept the clothes all bricked up.
keep it fresh.
Yeah, but for that, I just get those Pusha T joints.
I was telling you, those to me were. But the experience, did you get to experience it? And you?
I was not. It was cold as fuck. It's right by the water. Like, who the fuck wants to stand out there 45 minutes late, number one? Number two, like, you couldn't even go in the store to get warm. I was like, fuck this shit.
Niggas trying to get that brick.
It was like a real, like, drug deal. I've been in the fucking house before. Like, fuck.
It was quick getting them online.
Yeah.
I was warm and
But
shit.
you didn't get the box, though, right?
You didn't get the experience of being cold with everybody else. Come on, bro.
We've experienced that one.
Yeah, a lot of times.
So Concept dropped another
I still
shoe.
get the box though too. Yeah,
Oh, came wrapped up?
yeah, cuz.
Oh, yeah.
Did you accept that, or you had to accept somebody else's name? I mean, it's a brick. I mean, you don't want to call it that.
It came in
Hilarious. So Concept dropped another
Double
shoe.
box.
What's the other shoe?
You got it right there, as a matter of fact. Oh, whoa. Chill.
It's been going in.
Concepts. Yeah. All right. I mean,
What are they calling these? The
luxury goods.
luxury goods, right?
yeah, because they couldn't call it Hermes. No Hermes for them. They got that taken off real quick. I mean, quality, as always, New Balance on point 997. You can't go wrong. I have a little
quality.
Is that the footbed?
No,
Okay.
the
The quality is ridiculous. I would never pay this amount for a sneaker.
I mean, $255.86 New York residents with taxes. It's a hit, especially if you have the rose. Like,
I'm good.
I love orange too, but for me, like, I
I like
taking a hit.
I liked it. It's just not bright enough orange for me. See, I'd rather fuck with these.
That burnt orange. I mean, they also had that all gone event.
How was the release for that?
It was light.
It was light, right?
It was light, but I mean, like, maybe 30, 40 people. Very light. But I mean,
But the cocaine shit was heavy.
yeah, absolutely.
Did
everybody get a pair, or did niggas get asked out?
No, I didn't go last.
Were these
I
people
wasn't
were asked
I
out,
wanted
or
to.
did everybody get a pair?
Everybody got. Well, honestly, it was a little cold for me. I was tired, so I left. But I mean, the line was still deep when I left.
How deep?
Around the block when I left. So, I mean,
I
I
would
got
have
250
that
pairs.
box, but I would have only got it for the box.
They never
It was
fucking
stupid.
go wrong. These guys.
I would have just,
I mean, Concepts doesn't fuck around. And Dion, shout out to Dion, because he's one of the more chiller guys that comes around.
That's how everybody should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's exactly how it should be.
Snot free zone, right?
Yeah, love it.
Real, no, just real.
Yeah.
That's all.
It is what it is.
So what else we on, man? What else?
Dan got a nice little package.
Oh yeah. Well, I reviewed these yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
about to start throwing shoes again.
Oh shit. What
Sawbox Pharaohs. Huge shout outs to Hickmet from Sawbox and Theodora for sending these bad boys. They didn't drop in the US yet. I don't think they're gonna. 1,900 pairs only.
Really?
And I think the rest of the European stores are gonna get them before we do. But I could be wrong.
What?
But, you
Didn't
know.
they drop already at EB? What is that?
Let me ask you.
I haven't seen. I haven't seen
These Theodoras that you've been getting, are they the same model?
at 9,000.
So they're all been the same model.
Same model.
All been 9,000s.
Why?
Just asking. I don't know nothing about
You know,
it.
when
Man, fucking undertone.
When Kith releases it, you're gonna have it at 9,000. Polarizing too.
I mean, maybe not. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it.
And by maybe not, he means definitely, but...
I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not guaranteed to buy it. It's gotta be hot. If it's hot and the material's hot, then I'm gonna buy it. To me, that's not hot.
Question. What, you know, reasonable price range has Kith dropped that you haven't copped?
What have I not copped
In a
from Kith?
reasonable price range.
What have I not fucked with from
Not
Kith?
clothing excluded.
Yeah, include like shoe-wise.
Shoe-wise? Buscemi's?
I said price-wise.
Okay. Filling pieces. I never copped not one filling pieces.
I did.
Really?
Not one.
Okay. I can't say anything else then.
I still haven't copped the Kith opening shits.
That's not Kith.
They're not really.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
It's not Kith.
They're just saying it's. But
It's here's something for your store since you fucking helped the name so much. Come on.
yeah. So basically, yeah. So I mean, I really, you know, I'll tell you one thing. There's certain, you know, shoes that are, you know, I regret copping, and certain shoes that I appreciate and I like now.
I mean, since we're on the topic of you know, our favorite store, Kith, I figure like, what's up? What do we got going on aside from Twitter?
This could be another
Oh,
video.
fucking.
I mean,
Well, he tweeted out recently. He replied to somebody on Twitter, and he told the person that this year to expect less drops from him.
Something that we talked about.
Who said that?
That's a big coinky.
I think it was me.
Or
Or was that Josh? Or was that all of
I
us?
think it was a United Souls.
I think it was.
I think it was united or unanimous vote.
Yeah.
And this is not the first time something we said actually comes into fruition, but I just.
Oh, because you bite us. All y'all niggas bite us, and you gonna stay biting us.
But how do we feel about him saying that? Him saying, listen, I'm not going to be dropping as much shit as I did last year.
I'd like to raise my hand on
Please,
this.
sir.
I would rather speak about him.
Oh.
Not so much Kith, but just in general.
Well, like I said, we should maybe have an episode
Dedicated to that?
dedicated.
Damn.
To that.
I mean, because you've heard us
That's
speak
sad.
about. I don't really
Because
want
we
to
could be here for another
time.
hour.
So build a shrine for him.
I don't want
We could be
I would build a shrine so I can knock it the fuck down.
If you're gonna have a video dedicated to just him, y'all should build shrines.
What I'm saying.
I got better things to do with my time than talk a whole fucking episode about this man.
But every episode you fucking put him up here, so.
I don't put him up here.
What is it that you want to say?
How do I put him up here? Tell me how I put him up here.
Every time there's a topic that comes up about Kith or Ronnie, either you stay out of it or you say how they started it. Like, their lines are they started the best line, they did this, he had the best design. But like, let's talk about it.
Y'all never said best design. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Have I not heard that come out of his mouth?
Whoa, whoa. I don't wear as much kip as you used to, boy.
I'm talking about shoe-wise. You said best
Shoe-wise,
shoe
I think
design.
I think he's
Designer.
the best collaborator, best single-man collaborator, yes. Yes.
So, was I that far off when I said
No,
that?
yeah, you're very far off.
By saying that you said that.
Yeah, you're far off.
You just said it again!
I said he's the best single-man shoe collaborator, yeah. Not saying he has the best fucking design.
Am I doing something
Designs could go
wrong?
other way. Designs could be clothing. Designs could be whatever. I don't defend the man all the time. I have my shit. I have my own shit.
All right, I
You know what I'm
think
saying?
overall it's a good idea for him to not drop as much shit as he has in the past.
I agree with you.
Do you think
I
that
said
it's
the same
wise for him to drop different shoes in the same colorways?
And to recycle, right?
No, I do not think
Because
that.
that's what's happening this year.
Do you think it's wise for him to say this is the best shoe I've ever put out when it's the
Every
same
time.
colorway
Okay, that I agree with.
on a new shoe?
That I agree with.
Definitely.
Is it wise to put out old colorways again? Yeah, maybe, man. I mean, doesn't
Well, the
fucking
retro
Jordan
colorway
do-
isn't an issue.
Doesn't Jordan do shit like that? Doesn't he give other people opportunities? Like,
You're missing
you
the
know,
point.
the whole Twitter shit. Yo, I really think. Yo, sometimes I really think he be on some bullshit with some Twitter shit. Like, he need to be a man, and you know, he needs somebody else to handle his fucking account. He got better things to do to be up on there, fucking, you know, saying half of the shit he says. I agree with that.
Okay.
I agree with
Why do
that.
you think he does that though? Like, why do you think he feels like
Because
he's
I mean, like,
Because he's
he
insecure.
feels like he's insecure as hell.
Because he's insecure.
You know what I'm
You're a
saying?
fucking designer. Stay off the fucking streets, dog. Like,
He's insecure. And he's probably as fully satisfied as he probably seems and look, he probably ain't. You know, as much money as he seems that he got, he probably is just as much debt. You know what I'm saying? We don't fucking know what the man deals with. We see what we get. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, so on the Twitter shit, yeah. I think, and that's not more or less because if niggas want to call him a bitch or niggas want to call him that. I just feel like a man of where you're at in the game and what you accomplish, you got no need to prove to anybody to nothing. Nigga, all you gotta do is sit back and produce and collect money and not worry about none of that shit. Fuck that. Fuck that.
On another note,
you understand?
In relation to the Twitter thing, now, he makes everyone follow him for his information for his shit, as opposed to following Kith, which is what I'm really trying to get at. If he wasn't so insecure about that, I'd be like, listen, follow my fucking store. The release information will always be on there. So you should be getting updates from Kith, not RF.
Well, this goes back to him
because he's talking about his life.
Many of his shoes, right?
I'm getting more tweets about your life and how you feel about the Knicks than I am about fucking sneakers. But if you unfollow him,
so how about you just... I got you. I was about to say if you unfollow him, but you just said if you unfollow him, you won't know what's going on. I mean, my nigga, I guess he wants to be the star.
So it's not so much about the Kith brand, but about Ronnie himself.
I mean, we don't know the politics of that. The Kith brand probably not even his. It's probably fucking maybe 25% his for all we fucking know.
And you guys fucking see me. I'm not talking shit about the clothing. I'm not talking shit about what he puts out.
Fucking whatever, bro.
But in the past year,
it's not that hot. Do you understand?
As it used to be.
And only, not even when it used to be the size of all fucked up to think. Thank you.
The clothing never was hot.
It was never good.
It was never
good. It never fit right. It never fit right. The quality sucked, and it's fucking trash.
As I wear Submersive pants.
I mean, the quality might have gotten better as
don't get me wrong, I own Submersive pants.
Yeah, I own the first drop. I own shit from the first drop. These are from the very first drop, bro.
You don't dry clean though.
And they look fucking good.
You wash them.
Yeah, and they look good after all that. They look good. And that's good. What's that look for?
I just thought of a phrase you said earlier. It ain't Fieg though.
It ain't Fieg though. Yo, but that's on footwear. That's on footwear. That's on footwear.
You said what's the face for?
Let me ask you. Does Michael Jordan play baseball better or basketball better?
Baseball, bro.
Shout out to the troll, man. Anyway, moving forward, do you have an idea of what Fieg's next drop is gonna be?
There's pictures already.
The pictures already.
Y'all niggas was supposed to pop all this shit. It kind of like I took over, but I'm just saying. Yeah, because
I thought he was gonna jump in more.
Y'all really didn't say.
I told you. I mean, we could go on and on.
Yeah, I really don't want to.
We're wrapping this one.
The gel site. The gel
site.
We're not done with it. The gel site's on.
Oh, this will be revisited. Goddammit.
Right. Did you listen? The gel site.
The Navy Aqua gel site.
Navy Aqua, right? What he said was, it will still be the best Asics. Bullshit. You could look at a gel site right now because there's a GR version floating around.
I don't like the gel site model.
I don't like it either.
Whatsoever.
I don't dislike it.
Am I gonna buy it? Yes.
I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it.
You're gonna buy.
I don't like the saga, but I own sagas.
You're gonna buy a shoe that you don't like with a recycled colorway.
Yo, because I'm gonna be honest with you, footwear. Yo, believe it or not, the last sneaker I bought was probably his sneakers. It was these, and then probably his sneakers. I don't buy no other sneakers, but his shit.
Those?
Probably last sneakers I bought was probably Black Friday.
No.
Yep.
Didn't Adidas come out after that?
Tennis balls.
You got tennis ball Adidas.
That was before Black Friday. Adidas came out before Black Friday.
Damn. Time flies.
For real. I only buy. That's all I fuck with.
Anyway,
I don't fuck with his clothing because it's nothing that has really fucking impressed me yet.
It's like you said. We're gonna see, throwback fucking colorway on just a new model, right? And it's going to be probably a double pack, so I don't know how.
It's definitely a double pack.
How releasing less shoes is really relevant this year. I mean, unless there's going to be a couple months that we go.
Now is it going down in LA or what city?
LA.
It's going down in LA.
About a mile and a half away from Undefeated.
Oh, that's perfect. I know exactly where that's at.
That's happening this month.
The 22nd, I think he tweeted.
February.
I think he's going
to push that date back. He's going to have to push that date back, probably.
I think it's already like a go. Go.
If he has the space to rent it, yeah.
I mean, it's whatever. I really don't.
For real, I mean, I don't think it was promoted right then if it wasn't a go. Like, he's calmed down on the promotion too, I guess.
Let your products speak for itself.
That's the main thing. Just drop shit. And
I mean, people are gonna buy it shit regardless. Like, that's fine. Like, let it rock. It's cool. I'm gonna buy a fucking pair too if it looks dope enough. Like, it is.
I think it looks dope. From what I saw, it looks fucking clean, man.
Like I said, I'm not hating on this shit. It's just fucking. It's too much. Chill the fuck out and put the shit out.
It's just the opening fucking year. It's the opening year.
What do you mean?
It's gonna be his first, second drop of the year?
Yeah, he did a fucking bread one.
Yeah, he did the Buscemi's.
Oh yeah, Buscemi on that.
Oh yeah, the Jordan Super.
Yeah, the Super Buscemi bread one. The Super Buscemi bread one for $7.95.
It is what it is,
Yo,
if it's gonna be the
hey, right, shit on.
Because like I said, last year there was 4 same colorway shoes that came out that are probably nicer. I mean, it caught them off the top of my head right there.
I know
same
it's
color.
flip-flop. Yeah,
But I'm saying as far as color is concerned,
yeah, they need color.
There's
And I
others
think,
to choose from.
personally, I think he has it in him to be innovative and to not recycle, and that's, me personally, that's what I want to see. I want to get that feeling like that I got when I saw the Simon Toe for the first time.
I want to see 252 again. That's what I want to see.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get that feeling back, and I don't know if we will.
I like that shit. I like
you
that
won't.
whole
You
place.
know that's not gonna happen.
Nah.
Why wouldn't that happen?
That 252 when he was just fucking, let's do this shit. Like that was fucking fire.
That's bread
That was fucking fire.
in your pocket, right? I mean, that's the way you gotta look at it.
You think so?
Absolutely. I mean, the price is gonna go up this year. You know that.
Oh, of course. Yeah, and as a character yourself, like, I don't know, like, if you should be proud of wanting more money for a shoe that was less before, or if you should try and give back to the people that put you where you are. I don't know, but...
Nigga, I just feel that I should have a pair of Super Greens. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that don't deserve a pair, and like, I'm like the only one who has it, and you know...
You just fucking plug yourself for a pair of Super Greens.
Yo, my nigga, out of the whole squad, nigga, out of the whole squad, ain't nobody had done cold time like I have.
Cold time! Oh, yo, you gotta end it with that.
Yeah, he was out there for a week for Sabbath Toes.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that, nigga. I deserve a pair.
I'm gonna be tweeting that shit, yo. There's a dude out here with bitches in the tent.
The spot don't get bitches in the tent. Exactly. The spot don't get pussy like me, nigga.
Oh my god.
Shit.
I guess you ain't just us then.
Oh.
I ain't just us.
Well, I thought I'm watching
I wish I was.
now.
I wish I was. You know why? Because if I was just
You would have a
us,
Super Green.
and I would have Super Greens, and you know what? You know what? You know what? He would have a bigger line out there nowadays.
Okay, let's.
So until next time. Is online now.
You know what I'm saying? So the big line is on. So it doesn't matter. He would have a big
You
line.
should start doing
He would have a.
We should start doing that online shit. Fuck it. Put the release out, you dropped a teaser, what, 3 months ago? Motherfucking, they make 60,000 pairs, you can put them on your pocket.
Exactly. He's a fat suspect, though. You know what I'm saying? I won't be bigger. I put a lot of people on. You know what I mean? A lot of people on. To the resell of the shit, to the rocking of the shit, to everything. You know what I'm saying? And you never forget what the fuck.
But you see what happens when you're not loyal to the people who put you where you are?
Nigga, your store might be popping and everything might go around, but you know what? This shit kind of fades when it comes to that line, and people don't.
If your foundation is rocky, the building will shake and it will eventually crumble.
You want me to wear that
That's
product?
just what it is.
You want me to wear that product? You know, I need to wear that product. You know what I'm saying? I need to wear that product, man. Alright, so we done with this, man.
Yeah.
All-Star Weekend this weekend coming up.
Yes, sir.
So we got something to talk about next time.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some of these topics will be
Yeah.
will be
And
real.
then get your shit ready, because on some real shit, you know what I'm saying? In March, we coming through with that official shit.
We got a special announcement.
We got a special announcement in March.
We'll let you guys know.
We'll let you guys know what's
You want to give
up.
a heads up now, a little taste?
You gotta let
Tune in. You gotta
Yo,
tune
just
in.
put it like this, yo. You have to tune in. We're gonna have this motherfucker lit. You probably never seen this whole room, but this shit holds at least 50 people. We're gonna do it up.
Yo, Rams tonight. Yeezy Thirst Buckets. Watch. See what he's wearing.
I'll be on Call of Duty, but...
I'll be on Call of Duty too. How's she okay?
Fuck what he's wearing. Oh, sorry.
Yo, for Paulie, Mike, Dan, JP, y'all know what it is. United Colors, baby.